Hello traders, hello everyone, my name is Gregor Horat and welcome to a new video update here on TradingView. This time I want to look at German DAX. Now, as you know, there have been a lot of shorts going on German DAX. Recently, we have seen much more stronger sell-off compared to other global indexes because obviously because of situation in Ukraine. However, German DAX has been able to recover recently quite well and surprisingly doing very strong right now, despite the fact that there is still not a lot of optimism on the horizon regarding the Ukraine. So from an Elliott wave perspective, I think that we could see a little bit of more upside, but I'm aware that we could just be chopping around here on a big scale. Now, looking at the bigger time frame charts to give you here the full update first, well, it could be that we have finished wave 5 up here with slight throw over formation of this Elliott wave channel and that you are now in a corrective formation. Well, what's interesting is that corrections can sometimes be also sideways and not so deep. Right now, ideally, we will see an ABC correction that will take us back to the area of former wave 4. Okay, but I'm careful with such approach, and I'm just still aware that we could be just consolidating to the right rather than to the downside. So wave B in such case can also be part of a flat correction, irregular formation, where we can even retest the all-time highs. And this comes even more attractive if we consider that in the first drop here in this wave A, well, we have seen a drop in 3 waves. Okay, I will label this for you. So that was wave A, wave B, and wave C down for wave A. And that's probably the most important structure regarding the big picture. Why? Because always when you have a move away from the highs in 3 waves and not in 5 waves, well, that's very important indication that we are either already completing the full correction here and we are going impulsively back to new all-time highs, or maybe is this only part of a correction. I assume that we could, as I said earlier, stay trapped in this very big range. So I'm looking for potential more complex ABC structure. Okay, but for now, what's the most important when it comes to trading, at least in the short term, is that this current rise, okay, as I will show you in a second, is in impulsive fashion, meaning that temporary lows have been met here and that we could see more upside. So I will be looking for a rise into wave C towards wave B. Very nice projections here could be around 15,600. I believe that's also around 78.6% fib level. So let's take a look now on the 4-hour time frame. So here we have this 5 waves up from that lows that I just showed you. Okay, so this 5 waves up suggests or is the reason why I am looking higher, at least in the near term. Okay, so this is a 5-wave structure, and I have also here the basic chart to show you the full cycle of the Elliott wave pattern. So here we have waves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what we can expect after 5 waves up is an ABC setback, especially when this trend line, if I draw just here, if this trend line is broken. So that's a basic technical theoretical chart. And if we look at this development on the real-time chart, well, you can see that market has actually came here below this channel, right? So this suggests, at least to me, that we are reaching a temporary high here, okay, like it's shown here on this theoretical chart. So what I will be expecting is now an ABC drop. We have seen a very nice reversal for a first wave A, so now you are in wave B. Watch out for a wave C of B to move a little bit lower. So this is still a pullback, a counter-trend pullback within higher degree uptrend. So like here, I will be looking higher also here on a real example. Now, very nice support is the first one is usually at the 38.2%. And since we are still not seeing the 38.2% retested against this previous 5-wave rise, well, I think that there is room for more weakness. So I definitely want to see this area to being retested before I may look higher. Also, maybe there is a minor head and shoulders pattern here in play, so watch out for this neckline. If broken, I think that more weakness could be seen, but as I said, only in the short term to catch the supports a little bit lower. Of course, as you know, the ECB sooner or later, I believe, should become a little bit more hawkish. This could be supportive for the euro, but on the other hand, it means that DAX could come a little bit lower. It's the same with the US stock market. As you know, the US stock market is very sensitive as well to interest rates decision, and we have seen there a very nice move to the downside when speculators turned or put their bets for more aggressive hawkish outlook from the Fed. And if this will also now extend to the Eurozone, well, something similar could be here as well. So we could see a little bit of more downside here, especially if there will be some new ECB comments this week regarding the potential inflation. There is obviously a lot of risk in Ukraine, and if we don't get any positive news anytime soon, of course, this German DAX could be very easily back at this 13,500 to 14,000 area. So that's the very nice support, and I think that we could see a nice rally and reversal back for a wave C recovery back again towards 15,000 once we reach this level. Of course, the invalidation of this wave count is always here at the starting point, in our case at 12,400, around there, because if that was a 5-wave movement, then the upcoming corrective pullback must not retrace more than 100%. But the ideal support would be somewhere between 38 and 61.8%. Okay, traders, thank you very much for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and talk to you soon. Bye.